Good morning, folks, and welcome to lesson 64. This morning, I thought it would be nice to drop into our bodies by placing a hand on our heart and a hand on our lower belly. And just even taking a moment just to rub your tummy and rub your heart. You can do it in opposite directions. And that just really brings us right into the body and into the present moment so that we're really here, so that we can embody these teachings. And then resting your hand as you connect into the breath. Drawing that breath in through your nose and feeling the breath going down through the throat, the heart, chest rises. And then as it comes down into the belly rises, the ribs splay out, and we feel the fullness, the wholeness of that breath. And then we gently allow our belly to depress, and we can draw our navel back towards our spine. And feeling what's left, the exhale coming from the belly up towards the heart, the throat, and out the mouth or the nose. We'll take a few more breaths like this. And it's the simplest and the most beautiful of practices, just to stop, breathe, relax. And so we begin this day in gratitude. We open our hearts and we surrender to love. We ask that love and light lead the way through the minutes and the hours of this new day. We welcome joy, fun, and abundant prosperity. We recognize that all encounters are wholesome and that all experiences can be met with a peaceful heart that is anchored in the truth that we are one, we are love, and we are free. And we release these words, and so let it be. And we move on to lesson 65. My only function is the one God gave me, or the one love gave me. The idea for today reaffirms your commitment to salvation. That is your commitment to peace, your commitment to freedom. It also reminds you that you have no function other than that. That's what we're all craving. That's what we're all longing for. And we can bring that. We can be the change. Both these thoughts are obviously necessary for a total commitment. Salvation can be the only purpose you hold, cannot be the only purpose you hold while you still cherish others. So we're invited to become really single-minded about this. Literally that you get up in the morning and that your job for that day is salvation of the world. Your job for the day is bringing about peace by being the change you want to see in the world. And it's not putting that responsibility on anyone else, it's on you. So it's pretty wow when you think about it. The full acceptance of salvation as your only function necessarily entails two phases. One, the recognition of salvation as your function, and the relinquishment of all other goals you have invented for yourself. So you put this first. So seek you first the kingdom of love, and then all other gifts will be added onto you. So this must come first. This is the only way in which you can take your rightful place among the saviors of the world. This is your rightful place. This is the only way in which you can say and mean, my only function is the one love gave me. This is the only way in which you can find peace of mind. Today, and for a number of days to follow, set aside 10 to 15 minutes for a more sustained practice period in which you try to understand and accept what the idea for the day really means. So it's about getting your head and your heart around this. And we can't get there from our old way of thinking. Like we literally, what I want to say is that we feel our way into this. You know, it's not about the intellect really. It's like, oh, where does this fit into my life? Today's idea offers you escape from all your perceived difficulties. It places the key to the door of peace which you have closed upon yourself in your hands. It gives you the answer to all the searching you have done since time began. It's like this, your freedom lies here when we accept this. This is our only function. Try, if possible, to undertake the daily extended practice periods at approximately the same time each day. Try also, because we want to set up a new habit, remember that, a new pattern. Try also to determine this time in advance and then adhere to it as closely as possible. The purpose of this is to arrange your day so that you have set apart the time for God. Excuse me. As well for all the trivial purposes and goals that you will pursue, because undoubtedly you will still do those things. This is part of the long-range disciplinary training your mind needs, so that the Holy Spirit, so that the inner wisdom that we all have can use it consistently for the purpose it shares with you. For the longer practice period, begin by reviewing the idea for the day, then close your eyes and repeat the idea to yourself once again, and watch your mind carefully to catch whatever thoughts cross it. At first, make no attempt to concentrate only on thoughts related to the idea for the day. Rather, try to uncover each thought that arises to interfere with it. So we're just beginning to notice what gets in the way and just observe. Note each one as it comes to you, and with as little involvement or concern as possible, dismissing each one by telling yourself, this thought reflects a goal that is preventing me from accepting my only function. After a while, interfering thoughts will become harder to find. Try, however, to continue a minute or so longer, attempting to catch a few of the idle thoughts that escaped your attention before, but do not strain or make undue effort in doing this. Then tell yourself, on this clean slate, let my true function be written for me. You need not use these exact words, but try to get a sense of being willing to have your illusions of purpose be replaced by truth. I love this. I love this. I love this idea of this clean slate. I love knowing that my function is to walk a path of peace and to spread love. It's so beautiful. What else would you want to be doing? Finally, repeat the idea for today once more and devote the rest of the practice period to trying to focus on its importance to you. The relief its acceptance will bring by resolving your conflicts once and for all, and the extent to which you really want salvation in spite of your foolish ideas to the contrary. In the shorter practice periods, which should be undertaken at least once an hour, so, you know, what you could do is decide at the beginning of each hour, the first 5 minutes of each hour, I'm going to put in this practice. And you're going to say, my only function is the one love gave me. I want no other. I have no other. I want no other. I have no other. Sometimes close your eyes as you practice this, and sometimes keep them open and look about you. It is what you see now that will totally change when you accept today's idea completely. This is so beautiful. So we're going to take this into a practice right now. My only function is the one God gave me. We're going to observe our thoughts. We're going to notice where they go. And then after a while of observing, we're going to realize that this thought reflects a goal that is preventing me from accepting my only function. And then the thoughts should kind of start to dwindle a little bit. And don't worry if they don't. Okay, remember, we're practicing. We're walking a path to peace, and this is one of the steps. So we're practicing. But, getting to this place of, on this slate, let my true function be written for me. And if you don't feel you're quite there at the end, still say that, because we're working on that. Okay. So let's settle, get comfy. You need to adjust in any way, do so. Gently close your eyes down. My only function is the one God gave me. When you're ready, gently open your eyes. So it's so interesting when you begin to observe and notice thoughts, that are in the way of your peace, literally, and of you spreading that peace, because you can't spread what you don't have. And, so one of the thoughts that I was having during that was that, like, I hope, that this is professional enough as I'm, recording the lesson. And it's so funny to see, how that can rob my peace, my worry, or my concern. And, it really made me smile because it's so appropriate to share that with you, and to see that, you can just catch yourself going, oh my gosh, this is robbing my peace. This is robbing me of being the peace that I am. And it's all about just noticing and, gently saying, oh, would you look at that? That's it. It's as simple as that. So enjoy taking this into practice. And from my heart to yours, have a great day.